Don't shoot.
Shut your mouth. Hey, back inside the apartment. Turn around, put your hands against the wall. I promise I'll do you out that window.
Danny didn't expect the robber to jump from the building. The noise soon attracted a crowd. The robber suddenly shouted at the crowd, claiming Danny pushed him off the building. This instantly ignited the crowd's anger.
What the hell, lady? Okay, everybody back. Stay back.
They all started blaming Danny's actions. This put Danny in a passive position. Even though his colleagues believed he was innocent, there was no evidence to prove it. Reverend Porter also learned about this. He was an enemy of Danny's father. He was determined to take revenge on Frank through this.
So now what are we going to do about that, Joe? We are going to go down to Commissioner Frank Reagan's doorstep. We are going to go down to 1PP. So now where are we going? 1PP! 1PP! Say it again.
Reverend Porter seized this opportunity. He labeled the incident as police brutality. He mobilized the media and the public to protest. He even brought people Danny had arrested before. They accused him of past violent behavior. This further undermined the police department's credibility.
Did you hear that? This man was beaten over the head and stomped on by Detective Reagan because he didn't know who was selling stolen goods in the neighborhood. You all know who the new fence is? Because I sure don't. Let's hope we don't run into Detective Reagan unless we catch ourselves a beat down.
Now public opinion was on the robber's side. This put Commissioner Frank in a difficult spot. On one side was his son, and on the other was the police department's reputation. He didn't know what to do. The next day, Frank invited Reverend Porter to the station. He hoped they could discuss together and find a solution acceptable to both sides. But Reverend Porter's intention was clear.
Detective Reagan retires from the NYPD, and we dropped the whole thing. No grand jury, no charges.
Frank was very confused. He wondered what he had that could make him comply. The Reverend soon showed his hand.
Ernesto Rodriguez, little boy across the hall who saw the whole thing. He's ready to say he saw your son push Jesse Lincoln out the window.
The Reverend threatened Frank. If Danny didn't resign, he would make the boy announce this through the media. Frank understood. The Reverend was not only taking revenge on him, but also gaining people's trust and support through this. This would help him in the election, but Frank still directly refused him, because only this way could make the Reverend show his flaws. A few days later, Frank invited the Reverend to meet again. Just when the Reverend thought Frank would agree to his proposal, Frank presented the bribery evidence.
So I signed a lease for an underprivileged family. There's no crime in that.
Unless there were strings attached, like giving the Rodriguez family money in exchange for Ernesto's false testimony. The DA calls that bribing a witness. That is a Class D felony.
The Reverend claimed the evidence was fake, and Frank was just bluffing. Until the assistant brought out the gifts the Reverend had bought himself, the Reverend couldn't help asking Frank why he didn't arrest him after getting the evidence.
Shut up and start walking before I change my mind.